is interbankfx.com. And there are various others that it will hook up with. Interbank FX at least has a decent reputation and is a good broker, I think, to start out with, although that's not a recommendation of a broker. Because they allow micro-lot trading, they've got an easy platform to use. I think it's a decent place to start out with. I stay fully invested. It keeps me from spending the money. It's a good plan that you know yourself. I'll have to learn to do differently. Not necessarily. You just have to learn how to adapt that particular desire of yours to stay fully invested to the currency markets. How do you hook up to a streaming market report with MetaTrader? If I could use it for other stocks, I'd like to hook it up. Okay, none of that just doesn't apply. Mac, I'm going back through the course and trying to get it straight in my mind. I'm also reading the zone and am at present saying that I will wait until I finish before I start to put on trades. That's a very good plan. Is this sound thinking, or should I just get in as I work through the training? You know, I think in the marketplace you can never go wrong being prudent and waiting and being patient. Also, how do I make the bars of equal length to use while looking at the trading patterns, sneak attacks, and the like? I don't know really what you're talking about. Oh, never mind. I didn't read far enough in. They answered their own question. Number 10, this is part 1 of a 3-part email that I'm sending you. I took your advice and told them, hang on a second here. Okay, I'll keep this question in there, but basically this is a situation where the individual is trading with interactive brokers and they got filled way away from the current price. And it was a big enough order that it was a significant amount of money. And basically what the broker came back and said was your order was triggered on a stop market. Your order got sent out to the marketplace and was executed at the prevailing market price, and it was within what they call a 3% bust range. And basically what they say is that if this is the current price, if you take a 3% band, which let's just say for sake of argument is between here, so you take 3% of the price, they use that as what's called their bust range. So if somebody tried to execute a trade that was 5%, then they just wouldn't let it go through. They're saying that they won't adjust the price. They're not going to offer any kind of compensation. The next step in something like this would be to request from the broker the time and sales report, meaning what was actually going on at the market, the available market participants that were offering at that point, to make sure that they actually gave you the best price. Also, this was executed at 4 p.m. Pacific time, it looks like, on a Sunday. So yeah, that's 7 o'clock Eastern time. So anyway, never be afraid to go after a broker. Okay, remember, they're not in the business of giving you money back. So my typical reaction is do your job and do what I tell you to do. I don't take any crap from brokers. They're not my friends. We can talk buddy-buddy on the phone, but when push comes to shove, they are going to throw me to the wolves because they're in business to make money. And it can just get nasty when you come into these kinds of situations. What you're better off doing is keep going after them. Make them give you time and sales. Make them give you the liquidity providers that were available at the time. Make them give you the list of liquidity providers that they use to fill orders. And if push comes to shove, keep pushing for arbitration. You can absolutely go to arbitration with a broker and file a formal complaint and go through that whole process. Remember, this is your hard-earned money here. If somebody came up to you on the street and just